I don't think God wants people to be poor. Poverty hurts. I mean, I don't like it. And today in the world is this gap between the rich and everybody else. And I know the game of the rich. The game the bankers and the rich play is different than what they teach you in school. And that's the story of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You know, my Poor Dad, PhD, stands for poor, helpless, and desperate. They don't know anything about money. And they're teaching our kids. I'm sitting in this classroom, and my MBA accounting teacher doesn't know accounting, and I'm going nuts. I'm not an accountant, but I knew he wasn't an accountant also, so I took him on. I said, "Are you an accountant?" He goes, "I have a master's in accountancy." I said, "That's not the question. Are you an accountant?" "I have a master's in accountancy." I said, "You're a fake. You don't know what you're talking about." And to this day, when I listen to what people are teaching kids about accountancy, it's bad accountancy. They count anything of value as an asset. They count your car as an asset, your house as an asset, when it's really taking money from your pocket. Your retirement plan, guess what? It's a liability. It's taking money from your pocket every month. And whose pocket does it go to? Wall Street. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money from your pocket. An asset is a noun, like a house. Cash flow is a verb. So to understand if it's an asset or liability, it takes a noun plus verb. So if the cash is flowing out of your pocket, it's a liability. If the cash is flowing into your pocket, it's an asset. And so long as it's free. It doesn't take millions of dollars to change the world. Just change your words. Thank you very much.
The question I want to know is, how do I beat the A students? Because in school, no matter what class I was in, I was always a C student, no matter what happened. I was, how come I'm always a C student? And I never really understood why. So that's why after I was about 27 years old, I started researching education, the system, and all this. Then I realized the whole system was set up for people like me to be in the middle, because what they found out in '83 was that there were 7 different intelligences, Guy Gardner. And I'm not strong in the top 2 intelligence, which is reading and math. I'm a horrible reader, I'm a horrible writer, I'm very slow at math, but I'm very good with my hands, and I'm also pretty good with what they call intrapersonal communication. There's interpersonal, which is communicating with another person, but intrapersonal is that communication with yourself. And if a person's very good at communication with self, you have a better chance of success. So the way I chunked it down, this has been 30 years, and again, I'm not a rocket scientist or a brain surgeon, is that the way you beat an A student was I finally figured it out.